Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl LA, and welcome back to my Booktube channel. Woo! It's my first video, yay! I guess I shouldn't say welcome back to, because this is technically my first video. Well, I have my welcome, but this is my first video. So, welcome to my channel. I'm LA, and if you're watching, I hope that you like and enjoy the content. So today, this video is going to be my newbie booktuber tag. I saw this trend going around on YouTube within the booktube community, and when I decided to make my channel, excuse me, 1 second. Got to stay hydrated. Okay, so when I seen it going around, I was like, I have to do one of these. So basically, I just watched a bunch of videos, a bunch of Booktuber Newbie tags, and pulled all the questions that I liked, that I thought would apply to me, that I thought you guys would be interested in, and compiled them into a nice little list. And I'm going to answer them for you all right here. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, if I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at my questions. I have them in front of me. So question number 1, why did you start this channel? Well, to be honest, I started this channel because I love reading, I enjoy reading, I'm an avid reader. However, no one in my physical community, friends, family, etc., are readers. So when I talk about books and I, geek out about books, they're not interested. They don't want to really hear what I have to say. Of course, they'll hear me out and listen because, they're going to do that for me because they love me, care for me, whatever. But it's not their thing. It's not their cup of tea. It's not their niche. So I was like, well, I need to find some community where I can talk about books with. And what better place than Booktube? Hello. So yeah, that's why I started this channel. Question number 2. What are some fun and unique things that you'll bring to Booktube? Well, I guess the first thing is me, my personality. There's only one me, so that's a little fun and a little unique. I hope you all will think that as you get to know me and watch more of my videos. And I think just some diversity. One thing that I've noticed since getting into like booktube videos is that there's not many black people and not many black women that are booktubers. So that's always a plus. It's always something unique that I bring, being just a black woman. So also that, and my reading taste, which we'll get more into that as we go through the questions. Alrighty, next question. When did I start reading? I'll put this together with another question, so because they kind of go hand in hand. So it's when did I start reading and what book series got me into reading? So I started reading, honestly, probably like kindergarten. Honestly, probably before that, if I'm being honest. Girl, how many times are you gonna say being honest? Or honestly? We get it. But the first books or book series that I remember that got me into reading vividly was Judy Moody. I'll have to insert that because Judy Moody was that girl, okay? Judy Moody and Junie B. Jones. Those two series had me in a chokehold, okay? From first grade all the way up to I don't know, maybe 5th grade, I want to say. I love those books. It just became an avid reader from there. So, started reading in elementary, and the books and series that got me into it was Judy Moody, Junie B. Jones. Question number 4, or I guess 5, but why do I love reading? Like any other person, escapism, okay? I love being able to read and getting lost in a book. But also, I am very much a student. I love learning. I literally live by, I have a saying amongst my family, be a student until you die, and I truly believe that. And I think one of the ways that we can easily learn and just constantly advance our knowledge is to read. So those are a couple of the reasons why I love to read. Question number 6 or 5, losing track here already. Books I like to read. Okay, so let's talk about my book taste. I'll read almost anything, to be honest, with the exception of horror and erotica. I believe that's what it's called. So something else unique about me and fun that I'll bring to this channel is I am Christian. I am a full believer in Jesus Christ, and anything that pretty much I feel and deem that doesn't align with that, I'm just not going to expose myself to. So that's why I don't read erotica. Horror, I just don't have an interest in it. Like, I don't even like horror movies, let alone horror books. I just personally don't. But saying that, the books that I actually do like, anything black. Okay, when I tell you I'm reading anything black, I'm reading anything black. You'll see that in one of the videos I have coming for you guys. It's my recent reads review, so be on the lookout for that. And I love reading nonfiction, specifically nonfiction that is about any type of sociological topic. That was one of my majors in undergrad, and anything about criminology or criminal justice system, juvenile justice system, I read it. I love it. That was my second major in college, in the field that I work in now. And then I love reading, obviously, any type of Christian nonfiction or Christian fiction. I love reading romance. I love reading mystery. I used to think I wasn't too much of a fantasy girly, but recently I read a couple fantasies, and I don't know, I might be becoming a fantasy girly. So a little bit of fantasy in there as well. And obviously anything that is black history. I'm not super big on like historical fiction as much, but if it's about my people, our culture, our history, I'm gonna read it. So hopefully that was enough to tell you a little bit about my book taste. All right, moving on to the next question. Books and genres I don't like. Oh, I already answered this question. So we'll move on. Number 7, what do I read? I'm a physical books person. Call me old school, call me old fashioned, whatever you want to call it. But as you can see by behind me, and you'll see more of this later, another video I have coming for you guys is my bookshelf organization, putting this all together. I love physical books. I'm just a person that needs to feel it, needs to hold it. I want to flip through the pages. I don't like looking at screens. I'm not a technology person, which is like, what? How are you not a technology person but starting a booktube? I know, this is why it took me so long. I'm even like recording this video before I even have learned how to edit, but that's neither here nor there. We'll worry about that later. But yeah, physical books and physical books only. I'm trying to become a audiobook person. I'm working on getting into that more, just because having a busy life, I think that would increase my reading. And yeah, so trying to get into that, but physical books are my thing. Next question, number 9. Honestly, I'm gonna just quit counting because I don't know what number we on. But the next question is, where do I read? So mostly at home. I'll read in the bed, I'll read in my living room, on the couch. Right now I'm in what I call my office / my cat's room, which if you see a little fur blob going through a video or something, don't be alarmed. I have 2 cats. One's black, one's white. And the black one is Noob, the white one is Snowball. I'm sure they'll make an appearance at some point. So yeah, I read in here, which is half my office, half their space. And I also read at work a little bit. I squeeze it in when I can, where I can. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I also enjoy going to like cafes, coffee shops, and bookstores, and even the library. So I'll read there occasionally, but mostly I read at home. All right, next question. Questions I would ask my favorite booktuber. Well, I don't really have a favorite booktuber, but I kind of switched this question up a little bit and just decided that I would share with you guys some of my favorite booktubers. So to name a few, Shaughnessy Schroeder, This Story Ain't Over, and I'm giving you the names of their channels, not their actual names, but Shaughnessy's, name of her channel is her name. So Shaughnessy Schroeder, This Story Ain't Over, Kalila D, oh my goodness, why am I drawing blanks right now? I should just have like went through my list of my subscriptions. Oh, Cat's Field Notes, Chrissy's Purple Library, Mina Reads. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to like go through them in my head. I think that was 5, so I gave you guys a few, but I'll do a separate video on all of the booktubers that I watch, that I love, why I love them, etc., and share all that with you guys in a different video. But that was just a few. So next question. Challenges I think I'll have starting my booktube. I think the biggest one for me personally is gonna be editing. So I think that's gonna be one challenge. I think another challenge is gonna be reading enough to make good quality content. I do lead a very busy lifestyle, so I work full time, and then I am also getting ready to go back to school, where I'll be pursuing a master's in social work. So gonna be doing a lot. But I think it's doable. I think it's gonna work out. So I guess consistency is what I would say I think will be another challenge. And yeah, I think that's about it, which is like 2 big challenges, but I will overcome. All right, moving on. What does my book collection look like? So I would like get up and show you, but I have a whole video for you. So if you want to see what that is, go ahead and watch my bookshelf organization video, and you will see a full detailed video of what my book collection looks like. Although this is only one set of my book collection, I have a separate place where I keep my TBRs, and I have a separate place where I keep all of my Christian books and faith-based literature. So if you want to see those, like my TBR, it's just a shelf, and then my Christian / faith-based literature where I keep that is kind of like its own thing as well. I have quite a bit. Let me know, and I can definitely give you all a video on that. Alrighty, and last question. Oh my goodness, we're to the last question already. What am I most excited for? Oh, okay, save the best question for last. So getting in community, finding my community, and just being able to talk about books with people that also love books and feel how I feel about books. Super excited for that. I'm excited to have motivation to read more, because I feel like, so I was an avid reader when I was young, and I read avidly all the way up until high school. And then when I went to college during undergrad, I kind of lost my love for reading, because I had to read for requirement, not for enjoyment, if that makes sense. So kind of lost my love for reading a little bit, wasn't reading as much. And then this year I just recently got back into reading, and I didn't actually start reading consistently and like books back to back to back until, oh my goodness, July or September of this year. So only a few months in. But I'm excited. As you can see, I have a lot of books, and if you watch that other video, you'll see how many more books I have. And as sad as this is going to sound, of what you see right now, I've probably read 4 of the, like 1 book from each shelf, if that. So I'm super excited, because I know that this channel is going to push me and motivate me and encourage me to just really, really delve deeply back into reading and find that joy again that I have for reading, which I already have, because I started reading so that I could get content going for you guys. So yeah, I'm just super excited to talk about books with you all and read more. So that's it. That's all I have. I think that was like 12 or 13 questions. If you have any more questions for me, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I will, do another Q&A down the line as I, accumulate more questions from you guys. And yeah, so coming up next for me and my channel, I have a bookshelf organization, I have a recent reads review, I have a book haul, just lots of things coming. I'm not for sure yet what my posting schedule is going to look like. I have to figure that out with the rest of my life in that schedule, but just know that there will be a consistency and there will be content coming. And yeah, this is my first video, so if you guys have any type of feedback, definitely leave it down below. Constructive criticism, please. No negative Nancy's. Constructive, not just being mean, rude, and nasty. Okay, appreciate you. yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you being here and clicking on this video and watching it all the way through to the end. If you didn't make it to the end, if you could do me a solid and go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you think that this is something you're gonna enjoy my channel. If not, that's okay too. Keep watching, maybe I'll grow on you. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.